And we welcome you in to another edition of Mount Pleasant Softball. We have doubleheader action here tonight at Maple Leaf Athletic Complex, and we are powered, as always, by Midwest Old Threshers. It is the Panthers and the Keokuk Chiefs doing battle in two SEC games here tonight. Keokuk looking for their first Southeast Conference win as they get their first runner aboard as well. Callie Ames takes her base. Mount Pleasant at 4-7 and 2-3 in the Southeast Conference, looking to add a pair of wins tonight. And it's Keokuk in the circle for the Panthers. MP dealing with a few injuries at pitcher. Had to go a little deeper into their rotation, but Cook has been a consistent presence throughout this season. Her sixth start as a bunt attempt rolls foul. Sixth start, 10th appearance for Cook. She's pitched 28 innings, 5.75 ERA on the season. See what she can do against these Chiefs bats. My name is Jack Nolan. I'll be taking you through this doubleheader. Might get a pop-in appearance from Andy Krutzinger. We'll see. Of course, the last home game I was here for was a thrilling one. Mount Pleasant ending that long streak for Washington. 7-3 win for the Panthers. It's a 1-0 pitch. Cook pitching to Kinley Church, a sophomore. Batting second in. Here's the 2-0 now. And takes a swing and a miss. The throw over to second gets away. So a steal for Ames. She won't take third. Throw didn't get too far in the outfield. There's one away, an early runner in scoring position for the Chiefs. That one dropped into center. The catch made. Runner won't tag. And there's two down. Ready for it out there, Abigail Shelingowski, who has been one of the best batters for this Mount Pleasant team. Mount Pleasant looking to leave a runner on base. Church thought about running. MP 2-3 in the SEC so far this season. Could get back above 500 with a sweep tonight. There's a swing and a miss, and a strikeout for Cook. And MP gets out of the top half of the first. The Panther bats will come up to bat for the first time here tonight. You're watching Mount Pleasant Live Panther Softball.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
So Keokuk leaves one aboard in the top half of the first, and it's their star pitcher, Kylie Horde, who will pitch against the Mount Pleasant Bats to lead off this bottom of the first inning. Battle between Mount Pleasant and Keokuk. A little SEC action here on Mount Pleasant Live. Leadoff hitter Shelengowski, we talked about her briefly at the top half of the inning. 20 hits on the season for her. She'll look to get things started, playing there in center in the field. First pitch to her, a swing and a miss, drops out of the catcher's glove, but strike one to Shelengowski. Shelengowski drives that into right and is aboard with a single. So doing her job as the leadoff hitter. That's her 17th base hit of the year. And a runner quickly aboard for the Panthers. That'll bring up the sophomore Bella Dodds hitting second. Dodds will look to advance Shelengowski going up against Horde, making her 12th start of the season, and that's chopped towards short. The throw is in time for out number one, but Dodds does advance the runner. So Peyton Ensminger will step up batting third. Call that a de facto, basically sacrifice bunt for Dodds. Ground out to short, get the runner in scoring position, and Ensminger quickly down 0-2. Ensminger lines that foul. Peyton in her junior seasons had a strong start to the year, as well as Shelengowski. 9 hits, she singled 6 times, hit 3 doubles, has led this team and runs batted in as well, and has an opportunity to maybe do so right here. That pitch drops low and gets away. That will allow Shelengowski to take third. Still battling here, Ensminger. 1-2 count, fouled that one back. Horde has 16 strikeouts on the year, and Keokuk wanted to add a 17th. That one outside for ball 2. That one hit hard towards short. Not an easy play, but one made, but an RBI for Ensminger. So there's 2 away, and the Panthers are on the board. Ensminger takes care of business. That'll bring up the pitcher, Keokuk, batting fourth. And Cook grounds that right back to the pitcher, and the throw in time for out number 3. So the Panthers strike first. They've got a 1-0 lead. We'll head to the bottom of the second, or the top of the second, rather, here on Mount Pleasant Live.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Back here on Mount Pleasant Live. Second inning about to get underway. Peyton Ensminger delivering for the Panthers in the bottom half of the first. An RBI that scored Peyton Ensminger. So Cook will go back to dealing for the Panthers. Keokuk left one base runner. That pitch gets away. No trouble with nobody on, but Cook trying to just stay in command early. That one drops out for ball 2. And it's a advantageous count here for Keokuk's Kennedy Ames. Got 3 Ames on the Chiefs roster: Kennedy, Callie, and Camry. Kennedy, number 5, a senior, watches that for strike 1. Through 1 to Ames. Is high for ball 4, so just like they did in the first inning, it is Keokuk with a base runner via a walk. That will bring their pitcher Horde up to bat. She does have 5 hits, has walked 7 times at the dish so far this year. Look for the bunt, the pitch is high, and that will allow Ames to cruise easily into second. One 0 drops in the dirt. So a couple early hitters counts here for these Keokuk batters. Horde hitting 161. This is a Chiefs team that has struggled this season and doesn't have too many batters with high averages. But of course, as this year goes on, going to be hungry to try and get their first win. 89 hits on the year for MP, just under that for Keokuk this year. That one drops for strike 1, and a stolen base by Ames. So a runner on third with nobody out. Nice heads up play there by the veteran Kennedy Ames. Can Horde bring her home? The 3-1. Drops for strike 2. Credit to Cook trying to fight back in this at-bat. And that one misses outside, so there's runners at the corners. An opportunity for Brinkley Algibbers here. Sophomore has batted 2 runs in so far this season as Horde steals second. Chance to double her RBI total. And a meeting here for Cook and the Mount Pleasant defense. Panthers will talk things over. Curtis Bjork is their coach. MP played just last night here at home, a doubleheader against Fort Madison. It was an eventful one as well. Panthers splitting that matchup, lost the first one 5-3 in extra innings. It went to the 8th. And in the second game, 14-6 was the final score. Mount Pleasant won that one. But you wouldn't have thought it early on. They started down 5-0. And it was Chaley Cook, who's in the circle now, who hit a 6th inning grand slam to get Mount Pleasant back in it. And a grand slam will do a lot for a team's confidence and motivation to go win a game, and it sure did for MP there. And it's a good result. Mount Pleasant trying to push their way up to that 3rd place spot in the Southeast Conference standings. It's been Burlington and Fairfield this year who have paced the league. I was actually at that matchup. Those two played in a doubleheader themselves on Monday. And another early hitters count here for Algibbers. Can the sophomore take advantage? Drive a couple of runs. Hits that one foul toward the Mount Pleasant dugout. Nice playmate over there. Two and two. Big couple of pitches coming. Can Cook get out of it? Algibbers hits that into center. That's going to score a couple. And Algibbers is going to head for second. The throw over gets away. Algibbers will hold up. So she'll reach second on the throw home and does indeed drive in 2 runs. And the Chiefs take a 2-1 lead. Nobody out still for Keokuk. Runner on second, so a big second inning so far for the Chiefs. Can Mount Pleasant just get that first out? Attempt on the bunt. This is Camry Ames up to bat. The youngest member of the trio of Ames, an 8th grader. Playing up here in the Chiefs lineup. Thought about a bunt and watches that for ball 1. It's a 1-2 count. Can Cook get a strikeout here? Try and limit the damage just a little bit. Calm things down for the rest of the inning. That one misses high. The 2-2 coming. Swing and fouled back. So Ames able to fight it off, stay in the at-bat. The pitch from Cook, swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout for Keokuk. That'll be big for the Panthers. Get that first out, get it at the circle if you're Cook. Now have to do the same here against Claire Toops, who steps in. Toops, a freshman, appearing in just her 5th game of the season. Watches that one for ball 1. Keokuk has had to mix up their lineups a little bit, have some players with a little less experience than others. You've got the likes of Kinley Church, a sophomore, Altbridgers, who got that big hit, has made 9 starts, but then throwing some younger players in that mix. That one chopped at the pitcher, and it's going to get through. Cook couldn't corral it, so Toops comes up big and puts runners back on the corners with 1 out. That'll bring Callie Ames up. This is one of those experienced players. Ames, a junior, driven in 2 runs this season, but has plenty of appearances. But the throw over to second after the first strike, not in time, and that's going to allow another run to come across, and it's 3-1 Chiefs. That one line towards center and will drop for a base hit. So Ames is aboard. Three-1 Keokuk. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Here's Callie Leenertz now. Pitch got away. Actually was fouled back. It's an 0-2 count for the junior. Callie Leenertz looked to bunt, foul it again. Still 0-2. Leenertz has made good contact on some bunt attempts and just trying to hit for contact. MP trying to get this second out. Be ideal if the Panthers can get Leenertz to ground into a double play. She has 4 hits this season. The 1-2 is in the dirt. Nice stop back there to keep the pitch from getting away and letting the runners advance. But it's a 2-2 count. The pitch from Cook is in there for strike 3. A swing and a miss. Cook gets Leenertz. That's 2 strikeouts for her this inning. Can she keep that Keokuk lead at 2? 1 more out in a lengthy top half of the second. It was a quick inning for the Chiefs to start this one. Got just 1 base runner, but Church is up to bat trying to keep the rally going for the Chiefs. The 0-1 is too low. The throw over to first is not in time. Decent throw back there, and a good tag as well by Kaya Heaton, who is manning first base in this game number 1 doubleheader between these two here tonight. Decent pitch, just misses outside. The 2-1 to Church. Popped up toward us and will land foul. I've got pencils and tape, and we've got plenty of equipment over here. No gloves, though. So it will be a barehanded catch if we're going to attempt to make one, if any are lined this way. Two is ripped into right, and a base hit. And 1 run will score. The throw to third is not in time. So an RBI single for Church, and she does keep the rally going. It's 4-1 Keokuk. Runners go back on the corners. That was how we started this inning. And Izzy Droge will come up to try and keep it going. Pitch outside for ball 1. Cook in need of 1 more out, but this is exactly the start the visitors would have wanted. Certainly Mount Pleasant's bats are capable. Try and get the back in this one, but can't have too much more runs. One coming for Droge, a junior. Seven hits on the season for her, and watches that for ball 2. That one in there for strike 2. Nice pitch by Cook. Two is too low. Count rises to full. Huge pitch here for Chaley Cook and the Panthers. A hit will score a run. The payoff is lined into center and underneath it, and making the catch was Shelengowski. So no more damage, but 4 runs come across for Keokuk. We'll see how Mount Pleasant answers in the bottom of the second here on Mount Pleasant Live.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your dream home furniture and floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
So the Panther Bats got one run across, but Keokuk responded with 4 to start the second inning. We're into the bottom half of the frame here on Mount Pleasant Live, and it's Millie Wellington who we had a mistaken identity issue with the last time I was here against Washington. Improperly did not credit her for the triple that she hit in that game. Had a huge one, has come alive at the plate, the 8th grader. Hitting 5th here, does have that one triple. She has 5 runs batted in and hit that one hard and will beat the out. So Wellington's bat doing the job once again. So just like they started the first, the Panthers able to put one aboard to start the second inning, trying to cut into that 3-1 lead that has been suddenly snatched by Keokuk as they remain in search for their first win, 0-5 in the Southeast Conference. The pitch gets away. That's going to allow Wellington to cruise into second. That'll bring up the number 6 hitter, Izzy Sloat. Hitting .241 on the season, her 12th straight start. Mount Pleasant, like I mentioned, has had some pitching injuries hit them of late, but they've been pretty consistent with their hitting lineup. Sloat squaring a butt, now pulls back. Off-speed pitch just misses. It's a 2-2 count. Can MP get that quick second run without getting anybody out? That'd be a real benefit to them to try and trim this lead. The bottom of the lineup gets set to do battle for the first time tonight. Sloat chops that one straight back at the pitcher. It's snagged by Horde. Easy play for her, and there's one away. Lila Cook, the sophomore, will come up to try and advance Wellington. It'll be Cook and then Kaya Heaton. Ellie Freeman bats 9th. It's a 1-1 pitch that misses for ball 2. That one misses as well, and Wellington's going to dash over to third on the wild pitch. So a runner 60 feet away for the Panthers, and a 3-1 count. And a good pitch by Horde. Nice answer there. Looking to get Cook out. Here's the pitch, and a big swing and a miss, and Horde does get the strikeout. And so there's 2 away, and an opportunity now for the Chiefs maybe to leave a runner aboard and avoid Mount Pleasant cutting into this lead. Kaya Heaton, another 8th grader for these Panthers, gonna try and prevent that. First pitch outside. Faking the throw over to third. seen Heaton and Wellington used a ton in their first seasons as 8th graders for this Panther team. Heaton making her 11th appearance. 2 hits to her name. A third would be big. It's a 1-1 count. And a swing and a miss. Horde 1 strike away from getting out of this half inning. That one misses just outside. The 2-2. Chopped toward third and went foul before it took a deflection there off the third baseman. So Heaton fighting. Panthers looking for at least a run to cut into this deficit. The 2-2 delivery from Horde. And a swing and a miss by Heaton. And the Chiefs get out of it. Mount Pleasant got the lead runner on, but nothing doing. It's 4-1. We're headed to the third here on Mount Pleasant Live.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant,
So the
Iowa.
Panthers looking
Visit
to limit the damage a little bit further from Keokuk after they scratched 4 across in the 2nd inning and left a runner, or MP rather, left a runner stranded in the bottom half of the frame. Jack Knowlton, now joined by Andy Krutzinger, as promised.
Hello, friends.
I gave you a maybe initially.
A maybe? I'm a third inning superstar for this game. I might join you for a little bit of the second game. Second game, especially if this one goes long, and they've been some pretty long innings here.
They have, and Andy, I know Mount Pleasant struggled a little bit with some pitcher health, but Shaylee Cook trying to get it done and have a little bit of a response after the Chiefs bats able to get some hits off of her.
They were, the Keokuk hasn't won any games this year, but they have scored some runs against some pretty good pitching. So yesterday, what happened was in both games, Shaylee was subbed in, out. They had Wellington go in, out. They had Caitlin Hunold go in, out, and he was just kind of indiscriminately rotating. And so we'll see if that has to happen today against Keokuk.
Here's the pitch from Cook. It's a 2-1 count. That one's lifted into center, and Shelengoski's been a little bit busy over there. Some outs to deal with, but has dealt with them. And there's a 1 away.
Shelengoski scooped my ice cream a couple days ago at the new ice cream place in town.
What flavor did you get?
I went dark chocolate with raspberry.
Ooh,
it's pretty good. I get Rocky Road if they got it.
That's a great combo. I'm a cookies and cream guy.
Oh
myself.
yeah, that's good too.
Nothing like some ice cream on a hot summer evening to enjoy some softball with. Got to eat it fast though. Although not right now. Beautiful evening.
This would be a perfect day for ice cream.
Kylie Horde, the pitcher, lines that one to the other pitcher and beat the out.
Whoa.
So
that's
Horde
a good call.
versus Cook, and Horde wins that one. Yeah, couldn't tell. It was a close play. You're saying no, didn't think she got her foot on the bag.
No, I was talking to Mike. Mike says that, Mike Keaton over here says that direct correlation between shark attacks and ice cream. ice cream sales.
Interesting.
It's because they both happen in the summer.
The throw
Got her
over is
there.
in time. Excellent stuff by Lila Cook behind home plate. And so if Horde was safe on the hit, then there might have been some karma there on the throw over by Cook. An excellent play, and there are 2 away. Better start to this inning for the Panthers.
Ball don't lie, Jack. That's what they say.
That one hit towards short and gets through. Snuck by Freeman and lined into left, and aboard goes Alt Gibbers, her second hit of the game. Had that RBI single, or 2-run RBI single in the last inning.
She's a pretty darn good athlete. She's burned a few of our teams in a few sports in her time here at Keokuk. As did the rest of her family.
That'll bring Camry Ames back up. Oh, 1, 2 away in this top half of the third. That one chopped foul.
It's so sunny out here, Jack. I reach in my pocket to get my sunglasses, and they're already on my face.
If you've never seen Andy around, and I'm sure most people listening have, you know he goes with the double sunglasses.
Yeah, I
Or
do.
the regular sunglasses combo, the double glasses.
It's a good trademark to have. Nobody else can do it but me. You know, this field is actually why I do that. I can't open my right eye enough to really fit a contact in because I get hit with a softball in this field. Yep.
Battle scar.
Battle scar.
Big swing and a miss, and Cook gets the third out, so 1 left aboard for the Chiefs, and it's still 4-1. We'll head to the bottom of the third.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain's calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Back here on Mount Pleasant Live, where it is still 4-1 Keokuk as we head to the bottom of the third. Doubleheader here for you to enjoy in the SEC between the Chiefs and the Panthers. Keokuk trying to get their first win and are a few innings away from doing so, but Ellie Freeman will come up first to try and put a stop to that and get the Panthers offense going a little bit. Jack Knowlton, Andy Krutzinger joining you for this one. Andy will fade in and out as he does. He's a man of mystery.
Yes, I will. Enjoy the voice now.
And a bunt nearly stayed fair, but squeaked foul for Freeman. I'm a fan of this, Andy, in softball. I enjoy the leadoff bunt with your faster players to try and lead the out. I'm a big, hit for contact, get a lot of base runners, try and create some chaos with steals and things like that.
Yeah, that's, not 100% by choice because of the,
Freeman hits that one foul down the left field line.
Because of the Joel and Martin injury, but I mean, Mount Pleasant right now is just a bunch of speedsters, besides the middle of the lineup. Actually, Ellie Freeman had a 2-out bunt Little League triple last night against Fort Madison.
That one drops for ball number 1. Freeman in her sophomore season. 9 hits this year for her. All of them singles. She's driven in 3 runs, hitting .273. And has a 2-2 count coming from the pitcher, Kylie Horde. And it misses upstairs. And the count rises to full.
It's a big batter right here with how red hot the top of the Panther lineup has been lately.
Freeman hitting ninth. That top of the lineup set to come up. And Freeman fouls that one off, staying in the at-bat. So it'll be Freeman, then Shelengoski and Dodds. And if it comes to it, Cook will bat fourth. Shelengoski got on base and scored later in the inning. And Freeman will watch that for ball four, so that's a big base runner like Andy mentioned. One on, nobody out to start this bottom half of the third.
Here comes the average leader in the Southeast Conference right now, active. Abigail Shelengoski still north of 550, I believe.
556 she's hitting. Coming into tonight. And the throw over is not in time. It was a decent one for Keokuk, but Freeman able to zoom over there and is safe with the stolen bag. Yeah, the only other one I know who's above 500, I actually have to go to the baseball rankings for among our area. Ethan Bisgard of Fairfield.
Is he above 5? Wow.
Still hitting above 500, at least as of yesterday.
You know, fans will be able to see Ethan Bisgard on Thursday night on Mount Pleasant. Fairfield comes into Mount Pleasant. A little baseball action.
It's Fairfield leading the SEC. It's actually Fairfield and Burlington in both softball and baseball, number 1 and number 2 right now. Same records, they both split at Fairfield High School in doubleheaders last night.
You got to see a true split. MP Baseball swept Fort Madison last night. Get back into the mix just a little bit.
2-1 to Shelengoski. Looks for a bunt, drops it down, and will not be able to beat the out at first, but will advance to third.
Abby said, "Are you kidding me?" is what she said right there.
I missed that.
Are you kidding me? No other words are spoken.
Quote verbatim.
Verbatim. Put it in the paper.
So one away, there's a runner on third. And that one chopped toward the pitcher. The throw home, not in time. And so a fielder's choice is good on all accounts for the Panthers. Dodds into first, and it's 4-2.
That is right there. That's how you get yourself in trouble if you're the Keokuk defense, because that run at third's probably going to score 1 out. If you go get that second out, you're sitting here with 2 outs, nobody on. Still in a pretty good position. And all of a sudden now you've got the potential tying run at the plate with the power hitters coming up.
So Dodds will cruise into first, and Peyton Ensminger will hit for the Panthers. And Ensminger hits one into center. That could be a triple potentially. It will be an RBI. They're going to keep waving Ensminger. The throw home, not in time. It's an inside the park home run for Peyton Ensminger. You mentioned the tying run would be at the plate, and we're tied.
When I was talking about the blinding speed of this team, I wasn't necessarily talking about Peyton Ensminger there, but wow, look at that. Just I wonder if Bjork sent her, if she did that by herself, but she turned it on around third. Great job and a great dive into home.
I did see Bjork waving her on. Thought it might have been a triple. You saw it get sort of lost by the fence there. And so it's Mount Pleasant 4, Keokuk 4, and we've got a meeting at the mound, Andy.
That is, that's where the ball was living at about the last three innings last night against Fort Madison. It was fence, 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 fence. It seemed like anybody who was up was hitting it out there, and Peyton is the one that hits it out there the most, although this next batter, Chaley Cook, sent one a long way, a grand slam last night.
Ensminger did have the team high in runs batted in this season. Didn't have a home run yet to her name, though. So now Chaley Cook with the bases cleared. It was a couple of first pitches, getting contact on first pitches as well. They were for Ensminger as well as Dodds. So we got a new game here in inning number 3. That pitch fouled back by Cook.
That's a quick strike offense right there for Mount Pleasant.
That's what you need. That's what we saw a little bit against Washington, too, just taking advantage early.
Yep, last night as well, a little lightning in a bottle, and hits start stringing together, and you get some speed around the bases, and that kind of stuff can happen.
The 1-2 coming, and it's a swing, and I think she get a touch to it. She must have.
Oh, barely got a tip on that. I say as I look through like the fence sideways and the umpire Brody.
Certainly got it that time. I heard that one.
I heard that ting.
Fouled it back. So staying in the at-bat here is Chaley Cook. I love those where it's the, that's a call, blue, and then it's just a photo of the Earth or a view from the moon.
Oh, I love that meme. Those are my favorite new memes.
The 1-2.
I could do one of those right now if I turned on the special lens at this point.
Yeah. Four. Can Cook keep it going? Swing and a miss, and Horde gets a much-needed strikeout. So there are 2 away. And up to the plate is Millie Wellington, who I already apologized to the people for our butchered triple call.
Well, I'll tell you what. Make it up to her by pointing out that this is a surprising number 2 in average on this team right now. She has been really hitting the ball well.
Had a single in inning number 1. Down 0-1. And now 1-1.
Oh. Your rare lefty starter here. Sometimes that can trip you up.
The 1-1 to Wellington. Drops outside for ball 2. We talked a little bit about that 14-6 game, Andy. How was the 8-inning thriller?
That was, oh yes, they came back from 3-0 down, tied this thing with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th on a Shelengoski. It was a bouncer. I think they ruled it a hit. It was close because it was bobbled a tiny bit by the shortstop. It was one of those things where it was like, she really didn't bobble it that much, but Abby's fast enough. And they almost won it in the 7th, and then Fort Masson scored two with 2 outs in the 8th.
Intense one as that one's fouled off. But it shows the fight that it looks like this team is trying to find, especially as they, battle back from some injuries, to do this, and especially on offense without someone like Jolyn Martin, who's so dynamic as a two-way player.
Yes. Yeah, big time.
And a called strike 3, so Keokuk gets out of the 3rd, but not before an inside the park home run ties this game. We're knotted up at 4. We'll head to the 4th here on Mount Pleasant Live.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
So we got a new ball game, and if you missed the bottom of the 3rd, just go ahead and rewind and go back and watch it. Inside the park home run for Peyton Ensminger knotted this game up. It was already starting to trend toward a good inning for Mount Pleasant, and then she launched one into center field. It got behind the center fielder's head and near that back fence, and just like that, we're all tied up, and a good first out taken by the Panthers. A nice throw over by Ensminger to retire number 23, Claire Toops, who singled once in this game. First out for the Panthers, looking to win their second in a row, going back to last night where they beat Fort Madison in game 2. MP at 4-7 on the season and already shown a lot of improvement just in the record alone from the last couple of years. They've bested their win total from 2024, only won 3 games that year, and 2025 got up to 6. So they can match that with a sweep here tonight. That one upstairs for ball 2 on the pitch from Keokuk. And Andy mentioned it, the rotation of pitchers. We'll see who we see in game 2 tonight for MP. As well as Keokuk, they do, assuming have all their pitchers healthy, have some options, as that's a base hit into center for Callie Ames. So the junior aboard. And a very satisfying score on the scoreboard right now, 4-4 in the 4th. Some might call that a 4-for-4. Callie Leanertz to do bat. .160 hitter on the year. She does pitch as well. Has appeared in 5 games, so we'll see if she is the game 2 starter. We've got Horde Leanertz. Kamari Ames is the other pitcher. She's just an 8th grader, but has appeared in 3 games in the circle for this Chiefs team. And Ames is up 2-1 in this count. First strike thrown there by Cook. Mount Pleasant Live, SEC softball. Beautiful day for it. That one's lined back toward the pitcher. Can Cook make the play? And no, bobbled it. Picking it up to make the throw. Now can go to third. And doesn't make that one in time either. So some good heads-up base running there by Toops, the freshman. And Callie Leanertz is aboard as well. So there's runners on the corners. It's happened 3 separate times in this early stage of this game. .2-0 coming here from Keokuk. That one lined to short. The throw to home is in time. So a good play there by Ensminger to get the lead runner, Freeman, Ensminger over there at third. Freeman with the nice throw home, and there's 2 away. Runners on first and second. That's some good confidence if you're Ellie Freeman. Obviously, if that throw gets away or isn't in time, of course, you gain nothing from that at-bat. Instead, you can get out of this inning without giving up a run. There is still a runner in scoring position, though. And an opportunity remains for Keokuk, but it is more difficult than it was. Thanks to the good play by Ellie Freeman. Her and Ensminger both been busy in the infield so far. And an 0-2 count here for Cook. Dealing against Droge. That one's lifted, and underneath it is Wellington, who makes the catch and retires the side. Still tied at 4. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning here on Mount Pleasant Live.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Back here on Mount Pleasant Live, Panther Bats trying to take the lead if they can scratch across a run. It's 4-4 between MP and Keokuk. Kylie Horde, who started the game really well, has only had the one big inning thus far. She's still in to pitch for Keokuk. Up to bat for the Panthers. Izzy Sloat to start things out. She'll bat 6th. Lila Cook will bat 7th. This is right around the start of the rally in the 3rd inning. Those end of the order hitters are able to get on, and that set up Peyton Ensminger to hit an inside the park home run that drove in 2 and tied this one. Can Sloat get aboard? She's got a 1-1 count. Or 2-1 count, excuse me. That one away for ball number 3. Was a 2-1 count. Speaking of 2-1, we hope you're tuned in here on Mount Pleasant Live, but if you happen to be dual screening, or if you're not dual screening with the World Cup, allow me to indulge you as a enjoyer of that. It's 2-1 Norway against Iraq right now. Erling Haaland, the prolific Norwegian goal scorer, has both of the Norway goals. That one's driven into center. Ball. Expect some more World Cup updates when I'm in charge of the comms for the broadcasts. It's just what's going to happen. Got Algeria, Argentina after that. Lionel Messi making his debut at the U.S. World Cup. All kinds of fun. And now Lila Cook, who made a good throw over to get an out earlier in this one. Caught a runner stealing from her spot at catcher. Will try to do some damage at the plate herself. Pitch in the dirt. Two-0 to Cook. Just misses for, oh no, caught the strike zone for strike 1. I'm used to the ump giving the emphatic call instead of just the symbol, so I usually listen for it. Always like hearing the differences in calls from the umpires when I go to these games. That one's fouled off. It'll be a full count for Lila Cook. Was hitting 267 coming in. 1 triple on the year for her. .467 slugging percentage. And lifts that one foul into the tree behind home plate. Another thing I'm always intrigued of is the setup of every field and how likely a car is how likely it is for a car to get dinged by a foul ball. You have to be pretty unfortunate, it feels like, here, maybe if you're parked down that third base line. If you get one really hit hard foul. Full count is hit back up the middle, and the throw not quite in time. The hard hit ball by Cook, just a bit too difficult to deal with in the field by Keokuk, and there's 1 aboard with 1 away for the Panthers. Courtesy runner for Cook, so she'll come out. It'll be Bianca Russo to run for her. Another 8th grader on this MP team. It's been what she's mostly been used at so far in her 3 appearances, now her 4th of the year. Courtesy runner, she scored 4 times. And Kaya Heaton, another 8th grader and the number 8 hitter. Watches that 4-ball-1. Heaton lifts that towards short, and the play is made. Catch over there by Callie Ames. Just couldn't sneak it over her head, and that will bring up the 9-hitter Ellie Freeman. Freeman looked to bunt, squared back. It'll be ball 1. Freeman, part of that rally an inning ago that gave Mount Pleasant that lead. And hits that one toward third in a routine play. Having to make the tag was Izzy Droge, but she made it in time, and it's out number 3. We're still tied and headed to inning number 5 here on Mount Pleasant Live.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dream. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Shaylee Cook still dealing for the Panthers as we get set for the top of the 5th inning. Mount Pleasant and Keokuk all knotted up at 4. Who's going to be the hero in game number 1? We've had some thrilling doubleheaders just in the last 24 hours here on the softball diamond, as that one is hooked foul. Kennedy Ames is at the plate. One to Ames. Paints the zone for strike 2. Good pitch there by Cook, who does feel like is as settled into this game as it's gone on. There was Again, really for both pitchers, just one big inning. Otherwise, it's been mostly a pitcher's battle. That one's popped up behind home. It'll stay foul. Yeah, that big first inning for the Chiefs. They were able to take the lead, or rather the big top of the second. After Mount Pleasant initially went up 1-0, and then the Panthers, courtesy of an inside the park home run, as that one is caught by Wellington for out number 1. Otherwise, both pitchers really doing their job, and of course that's what both coaches, if you're Tim Thompson of Keokuk or Chris Bjork of Mount Pleasant, that's what you want in a doubleheader. You don't want to have to do a lot of pitching substitutions and let someone who's going to give you some innings in game 2 have to come in game 1. Of course, Mount Pleasant a little bit forced into that as that one's rolled down the third base line. It'll go foul, or first base line rather. Kylie Horde, the pitcher, up to hit. Thought about a bunt. Watches it for ball 2. 5 hits on the year for her. Has walked 7 times. And herself has walked 8 batters, of course, in the circle. Hasn't walked too many that I can recall from Mount Pleasant. We saw Cook get a couple early and get down in some counts early, but has done a decent job of sustaining those, but this time does walk Horde. So Kylie aboard, and that'll bring Brinkley Altgibbers up to the plate. Brinkley's been busy. She had a 2-run RBI single in that second inning. Has 2 hits already in game 1. Be a good sign for her 163 average on the year. But has nearly matched her total in hits for the season here in this game alone. This would be a big out if the Panthers can get it. Altgibbers lines that to third. It's bobbled by Ensminger, and everyone's safe. So 2 aboard with 1 out here in this top of the 5th. Big at-bat you must feel coming up here. And it's Camry aims to do battle. There's a wild pitch to throw over to third, and the tag not quite in time there for Freeman. Decent throw over by Lila Cook, but the steal successful for the Chiefs. So now runners on second and third, and a 1-0 count to Ames. Hitting just .077. Has just 1 hit all year. Could deliver a big one to try and push Keokuk in position to win their first game of the year. And if you're Cook, what a big second out this could be if you can get it. Saw the Chiefs put pressure on the base pass in inning number 2. That one lined back toward the pitcher. The throw over is in time. A nice tag there. And a throw over to second. Runner was caught in between the bags, and it's a double play. Great heads-up play by Heaton to make the tag. Great call to make the throw over to second. And the Chiefs strand a couple runners. And this game remains tied at 4. Well, at the bottom of the 5th, Mount Pleasant up to bat on Mount Pleasant Live.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
So the Panthers scored 1 run there to lead off this game. In the bottom of the first, it was Abigail Shelengowski that got on base, and Peyton Ensminger drove her home. That top of the order is up here with Shelengowski to do battle against Kylie Hordes. Bottom of the 5th inning now. So this is ideal for MP with your leadoff hitter to try and get some runs as the Panthers look for a win. And that one's dribbled towards short, and the throw gets away, and Shelengowski is in safe at first. And now a conversation with Kylie Horde. So just like it did in that first inning, Shelengowski safe on the base hit. Quick conversation between the coaching staff and Horde. Tim Thompson, Abby Thompson lead this Chiefs team. And squaring to bunt potentially is Bella Dodds. Dodds does lead this team 3 doubles on the year. Actually, it's both her and Ensminger, who got a little bit more than a double a few innings ago. And a 2-0 count coming. Dodds lays down the bunt, and it rolls foul. Such a fine margin for bunts, I feel like. They either roll foul or they're as perfect as you can ask for, just stopping kind of on a dime right along the first or third base line. See if Dodds tries to square one up again. She does. Lays that one down toward third, and the throw gets away. Dodds will sprint to second, and the run will come home. Shelengowski will score. And Mount Pleasant breaks the deadlock. It's 5-4 Panthers. And Bella Dodds safe at second. Her second RBI here tonight. She'll advance on the throwing error. And there's still one aboard, still one in scoring position with nobody out. This is a dangerous time now if you're Keokuk, and it's the inside the park home run hitter Ensminger who wore that pitch. So she gets plunked, and that may be the best result if you're Keokuk, given what she did earlier in the game. Now it'll be pitcher versus pitcher. Chaley Cook, can she drive a couple runs in? First pitch misses low. Cook tried to bunt. That again just still feels like a sound strategy with nobody out. Just put the ball in play, try to create some chaos. We've seen 2 throwing errors already in the field by Keokuk. Make them have to make a play. The 1-1. Watched for ball 2. The 2-1 is fouled back. Big pitch coming here, the 2-2. Watched for ball 3. Payoff coming. Chaley Cook, a 281 hitter. Can she deliver? Watched for ball 4. And it should be ball 4. We had a miscommunication with the scoreboard, so Chaley Cook wasn't sure if she had to watch another pitch. But she is safe, and the bases are loaded. And a pinch runner will come for Chaley. This time it's Quintry Lee who will stand in. Lee, her 5th appearance of the season, a sophomore. Excellent distance runner, is qualified for state and cross country. Have to use her sprint speed here. And still nobody out with the bases loaded. That one lifted foul by Millie Wellington. We saw her get that big triple a couple of games ago against Washington. No outs, but an 0-2 count. What can Wellington do? That one almost looked like she was trying to do a check swing, and it just took a deflection off her bat. Count remains at 0-2. 3 aboard. Panthers already grabbed the lead in this 5th. The pitch to Wellington. And watched for strike 3, so a big out there for Horde. That will bring up Izzy Sloat. It'll be Sloat and then Lila Cook and then Heaton. If we get there, Sloat fouls that one back. So Horde doing a good job of getting out ahead of these last 2 batters. The pitch, Sloat lifts that one into right, and it gets down. 1-1 will score. Around for 2, and Sloat will cruise all the way in. The throw home is not in time. It's a 3-run RBI single for Izzy Sloat, and it's 8-4 Panthers. So the inning MP needed to break this game open. And they're now doubling up Keokuk. That one lifted toward second, and underneath it and able to make the catch was Camry Ames. So 2 away. Cook retired, and now Kaya Heaton will come up. 2 outs, runner on third. Can the Panthers get a quick 9th run in? If you really want to get greedy in this 5th inning, but I think at this point you will take it if you're Coach Bjork and Mount Pleasant. Trying to hold a 4-run lead. Something to protect and something to just put you a little bit at ease with 6 outs. As that one's lined into center, it'll be an RBI for Heaton, and the 9th run does come home. So it's Ellie Freeman, the 9-hitter, and if she can get on, the Panthers will bat it around here in this 5th. Started with Peyton Ensminger, who got on base. Then a 3-run RBI triple by Izzy Sloat. Bunt laid down, and it will roll foul. One to Freeman. Ellie, a sophomore, made that big-time throw from shortstop earlier in this one to save a run from coming home. Can add to a rally in this huge bottom half of the 5th. Sliding in safe at first is Heaton. Or safe at second, rather. The 2-2 for Freeman. Swing and a miss. And that will do it for the 5th inning, but it was a huge one. Mount Pleasant now leads by 5. We'll go to the top of the 6th here on Mount Pleasant Live.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
So Mount Pleasant has a 5-run lead to protect, and there are 6 outs remaining for Keokuk to try and cut into that deficit in game number 1 of this doubleheader here on Mount Pleasant Live, as that one's hit hard into center, trying to get underneath it with Shellikowski. Sneak down. And a base hit, so a good start to this inning by Claire Toops, who has her 2nd hit of the game. But Keokuk will need plenty more of those. That's a rare one that Shellikowski just wasn't able to track over there in center. But if you're a Mount Pleasant fan, you're pretty happy right now. The throw over, and tag not able to be put down on a diving Toops. Another good throw over from Lila Cook, though. She has made some strong plays from catcher. So if you're an MP fan, you're happy. If you're Norwegian, you're probably also happy. They're now up 3-1 on Iraq in the FIFA World Cup. Just under 3 minutes to play in that one. So the Norwegians will get their tournament started on a good note. Mount Pleasant trying to get this doubleheader started on a similarly good one. It's Cook facing off against Ames. That one dribbled up the first baseline and rolled foul. Jack Knowlton here on Mount Pleasant Live. Exciting stuff for the Panthers. Saw an inside the park home run earlier tonight. That one's lifted foul. Frankly, I saw that come off the bat and totally lost it almost immediately after. I was none the wiser. That could have come right into our broadcast setup here down the right field line. Would have made for a very comical moment. Something I'd be willing to sacrifice for. Here's the 1-2. Ames watches that one upstairs for ball 2. Another pitch misses. Count rises to full. Runner on second, nobody out. An RBI here for the Chiefs would be exactly what they'd want to start this inning. Ames fouls that one back. Trying to stay alive. Can hear their dugout getting active, trying to cheer their team on. They know how important this at-bat is. Tops did the difficult work, or Toops, excuse me, did the difficult work to get on board first. That one popped up. Shelengoski's underneath it. And the throwback over is going to be a double play. Oh, mistake there on the base pass by the Chiefs. And that's a break for Mount Pleasant. Good heads-up play by Shelengoski to get it back in the infield. Toops was already headed over to third and was caught in between second and third base and picked off by Abby Shelengoski out there in center. So just like that, there are 2 away, and that is huge for the Chiefs. Or huge for the Panthers, rather. Not so big for the Chiefs, who now need a 2-out rally and are trying to get it started with Callie Leenertz, who has a hit tonight. Slaps that one toward third. The throw by Ensminger is in time. Good play there by Peyton. And a third out for the Panthers. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. MP trying to add some insurance here on Mount Pleasant Live.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
So no runs to report from the top of the 6th. It's still 9-4 Mount Pleasant, but guess what, everybody? You'll be thrilled to know I have another goal to report in the Norway-Iraq game. 4-1 Norway. They scored in the 97th minute. Because why not? And that one has gone final. And that one's hammered to center. And underneath it to make the catch, there was Conover, I believe, for Keokuk. She retired Shelengoski. So a less eventful start against the leadoff hitter for Mount Pleasant, who is batting for the third time to open an inning. So the number 2 hitter, Bella Dodds, will step in. This is a real opportunity for Mount Pleasant just to pour the runs on, give yourself some confidence heading into game 2. Whether or not you have an eventful inning, you have plenty of cushion already to work with 3 more outs left for the Chiefs in game number 1. Of course, we'll have the second game for you right here on Mount Pleasant Live. MP is looking for 2 more wins to add to its Southeast Conference resume. They're in 4th in the SEC standings. They put a dent a little bit against the team in 3rd, as that's a 3rd strike in the dirt and the throw over in time for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down so far for the Chiefs. But Mount Pleasant 2-3. Fort Madison is 3-4. They're the team ahead of them. So a sweep tonight would be big as the Panthers chase that 3rd place spot. Burlington and Fairfield have a pretty sizable lead up at the top of the conference, both 6-1. 2 fun games last night over there in Fairfield. I was at both of those. Kylie Hill, the pitcher for Burlington, 1 walk off a perfect game, as that one's lined into left by Ensminger, and she'll come aboard with 2 outs. But a near perfect game for Hill. That was a 4-0 win for Burlington, and then Aaliyah Helmick home run, her 7th of the year, helped the Trojans to an 8-3 win in game number 2. It's 9-4 here, up maybe a rally time as Keokuk comes in to hit. Watch that pitch inside for ball 1, and perhaps Coach Bjork and the MP bench taking a deep breath there. Almost had to wear that one. The one player you probably don't want, as that one drops for a base hit. Couldn't even get through saying you don't want to get hit if you're the pitcher batting for Keokuk. Instead, she just gets a hit and cruises in. So just like that, there's 2 aboard for Wellington. And Quintry Lee will come back out to run for Keokuk. Can Millie Wellington deliver? Looked like it might have been a 1-2-3 inning for the Panthers. Instead, an opportunity for the 8th grader. A 1 count after the foul ball. Wellington pops that up, and a good catch made by Droge, the first baseman, who sprinted over for it. So Panthers leave 2 aboard, but there are 3 outs left for the Chiefs, and MP 3 outs away from getting the first win of the night. We'll get you to it on the other side on Mount Pleasant Live.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Back here on Mount Pleasant Live, where it is the Chiefs 3 outs away. or the Panthers, I should say, 3 outs away. Chiefs are 3 outs away, too, from dropping this one. MP 3 outs away from winning it. Game number 1 of 2 here tonight. Keokuk trying to finish it out. Facing off against Kinley Church to start this one, and that one's lined into center. So just like they did in the 6th, starting out with a base hit for the Chiefs as Church is aboard. Izzy Droge, the first baseman, trying to deliver. That one's popped up into right, and the catch made. The throw back over to first, bounces away, and sprinting over to second. They might have a tag here, Mount Pleasant, and they do! Church didn't tag up quick enough, and once again, like in the 6th, it's a quick 2 away, with Mount Pleasant able to catch a base runner off guard. Initially, it was a throw that got away from Kaya Heaton, but she sprinted over, picked that up, and smartly threw it to second. Ended up working wonders for Mount Pleasant. That one's bounced up the middle, and just like that, we're in the books. MP goes not quite 1-2-3 technically, but gets 3 quick outs and ends this one with a 9-4 victory. We'll sign things off for now, but don't go anywhere. We'll come back. We'll have game number 2 for you on Mount Pleasant Live. The Panthers take game 1 over Keokuk.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
We welcome you back to Maple Leaf Athletic Complex for the post-game show, presented by Your Dream Home Furniture. Jack Knowlton here to recap game number 1, get you set for game number 2 between Mount Pleasant and Keokuk. It was a fun one in game number 1. The Panthers getting that first run across in the bottom of the first inning. You know, it felt like, all right, decent flow to the game, and then just like that, Keokuk grabbed 4 runs in the top of the second to really put or get a grip on the game initially. Got that 4-1 lead, held it for a little bit, but Mount Pleasant wasn't to be deterred for long. And in the bottom of the third, they struck back, tied it at 4 with the highlight of the game. And we'll give her, the de facto MVP just for this play alone. Peyton Ensminger, who had a couple of RBI hits in this one, but got an inside of the park home run, dashed around the bases to drive in 2, and that tied the game after the Panthers scratched across a second run earlier in the inning. So they got that big third inning. And then in the 5th, it was Izzy Sloat, a 3-run RBI triple that you thought, maybe given the Panthers luck that she'd try to cash in and get it inside the Parker herself. But in the end, held up at third, but drove 3 more runs in. That made it 8-4 in that 5th inning. Izzy Sloat. And then it was Kaya Heaton who got an RBI single to drive in 1 more run for good measure for Mount Pleasant. That was game number 1. Now both teams will get set for game number 2. We'll see how the Panthers handle the pitching. Keokuk was able to go the distance. Of course, this is an MP team that has had some injuries with their pitchers. Millie Wellington has had to step up a little bit. Jolyn Martin's the one who's been hurt in recent games. Emily Hunold has pitched a little bit as well. So we'll see which one of them maybe starts, and do they go back to Cook? I can't remember off the top of my head what the pitch limit is for a night, but we'll see if they have to do that or who will step into the circle for the Panthers. That'll be the big question, but MP 1 win away from matching their season total from last year with 6 and can pull off a sweep over Keokuk. We'll step aside, get you set for that game number 2 here on Mount Pleasant Live between the MP Panthers and Keokuk.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with SeaFirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your dream home furniture and floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At SeaFirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with SeaFirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your dream home furniture and floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven. It's time.
Kids and share the memories at the 20 traditions of steam engines, antique cars, and enjoy home-style food, the are made. Celebrate history and make Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for
Community Profiles. Highlighting upcoming profiles every YouTube page.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Mountain, lots to do. Give me something simple and true.
your assembly needs under one roof with a plethora for JBC. Call
Connect you to that account. Connect with other is better.
Need soft, firm, or memory Dream Home Furniture and Floors.
Every meal is a delight. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones. That's where you'll find us. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything, for God has made Ramsey Funeral Home.
It's Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Tractors and more. First visit or shootout and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is memories at the Midwest Old Threshers.com for more details.
Greta Clemens talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlights to community profiles every
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me
Win for game number Maple Leaf. It is the circle. Talked about, some Wellington. Well, she's getting some. Is going to get the first out of Ames, who was leading for Wellington to the second batter. This is the Greyhounds. Leanertz does spell it with a C. Cal. Out. Here, that one's able to secure it. MP looking for a sweep. That would get them to 6 wins on the season and that time for strike number. Church with 3 up, 3 down, and that would do well for her too. She's done it. The back a couple MP defense as well. So Wellington goes in, is at first. Kaya Heaton, who was outfield, got a pick off in game number 1 as that one's stays fair. Keokuk. Peyton ends. Odds in left. One had a bunch flown her way. This is Izzy Droge up to bat. Droge, a junior for the Chiefs, and watches that for two-way, one fired. That one hit. And it was Heaton. On the side.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Back here on Mount Pleasant Live, and it is Callie Ames to take aim against these Mount Pleasant batters. She is in the circle. It was Kylie Horde in game number 1. Ames will deal against the Panther top of the order. They will lead off Shellengoski. Bella Dodds bats second. Peyton Ensminger is third. Jaylee Cook is fourth. That is the same order for the top 4 hitters as game number 1. Izzy Sloat bats fifth. Kaya Heaton sixth. The pitcher Millie Wellington bats seventh. Lila Cook hits eighth, and Ellie Freeman will round out the order. Right now it's Shellengoski, who got to lead off an inning 3 separate times in game number 1. Had the start of that big rally, and she whacks one into left center. Will be aboard. She's going to sprint for second and beats the throw comfortably. So a stand-up double for Shellengoski to lead this one off. That will bring up Bella Dodds. Shellengoski having a really strong evening. Dodds gets some power under it, lines it towards short. The throw is in time. The one toward third is not. And so an effective sacrifice hit there for Dodds to advance the runner. So Shellengoski over to third. And Ensminger, who had the highlight of game number 1, hit a 2-run inside the park homer that tied the game at 4. MP went on to score 5 more unanswered to take game 1. Can she have something similarly magical here with her first at bat? The 1-0 to her. I'll stand correct. A 2-0 pitch, now 2-1 the count to Peyton. Watches that high for ball 3. One away, 3-1. Hitters count for Ensminger. Can she bring home Shellengoski? Instead, has to wear a 4th pitch, or a 5th pitch rather, a 4th ball, and will take her base. So runners on the corners, 1 out. And Cook will come up. That one doesn't work. Cook will come up, the number 4 hitter for the Panthers. And 1-1 the count toward the pitcher from game number 1. Delivery and a big swing and a miss. Callie Ames, like Wellington, looking solid early in the first inning of work. Can she get out of it unscathed with a runner at third? It's chopped foul by Jaylee Cook. Jack Knowlton on the call. Kudos to all our great crew here at Maple Leaf Sports Complex, who thankfully don't have to brave any weather elements. It's a beautiful evening. Sun's finally dipping below the trees. Great night for softball. It was a great game one for Mount Pleasant. Looking for a great start to inning number one of game number two. And it's a 1-2 count here to Cook. Swung on and popped right back up toward the pitcher's mound. The third baseman, Church, will run over and grab it. So it's 2 away, and the Panthers at risk of stranding a runner. But Izzy Sloat, who herself had a good game at the plate with that 3-run triple last time out. She steps up, trying to keep that bat going. Sloat's playing over and right in the field. Can she get an oppo to right? Maybe. Instead, it's a toward left, and it's bobbled and dropped. And that will bring home a run. Sloat delivers an RBI single. So Izzy Sloat staying hot from the plate, and there's 2 aboard with 2 outs. She scores Peyton Ensminger. Or Shellingoski, rather. Ensminger is over at second right now. That one's hard hit, and now Ensminger's going to come home thanks to an excellent delivery at the plate from Kaya Heaton, who will advance to second on the throw. So back-to-back RBIs for the middle part of the Panther order, and it's 2-0. Little 2-out rally here for MP. Now Millie Wellington, the pitcher for tonight, will come up. Wellington lifts that into right. 1 run will score. Wellington will sprint over to second. Eaton thought about it, but it's 3-0 Panthers. This middle part of the order dealing. Sloat, Heaton, Wellington, all RBI singles for this MP team, and advancing to second on the throws back into the infield as well. Pinch runner will come in for Wellington. Just like that, it's 3-0 Mount Pleasant. What a bright start to this first inning. Bianca Russo over there to run. Her and Quintry Lee split those duties in game number 1. All of a sudden, we're down to the 8-hitter, Lila Cook. This middle part of the order has delivered in these first 2 games. Some confident bats right now. This is an MP team 2 games ago against Fort Madison that put up 14 runs. Made a comeback from 5-1 down in that game. And now are putting themselves out in front in this one. I'm just noticing those poor folks behind home plate too, that they have to do this with the hand over the eyebrows to avoid the low-hanging sun. It'll be down soon, folks. Fear not. Maybe the Panthers will be back going around the order by the time it is. That one lifted foul. Shellingoski started this inning with a double. Dodds grounded out. Ensminger walked. Chaley Cook flew out. And it's been 3 straight RBI singles. It's a 1-2 count, now a 2-2 count for Lila Cook. The 2-2 is high, and Cook, fair enough for not wearing that pitch. You always hear in the crowd, oh, wear the pitch, get on base. That was coming straight at the noggin of Lila Cook. Had the right instinct there. Here's the payoff. Cook whacks it into center. That'll score another run. And 2 more might come aboard the throw, not in time. A 2-run RBI for Lila Cook. The bottom of the order keeping it going. Cook reached second on the throw. Just like that, it's 5-0 Panthers. Quintry Lee is now over there to run for Cook. And the only one who hasn't batted yet tonight, Ellie Freeman, the 9-hitter. So Ellie Freeman, the 9-hitter, who, by the way, is hitting .273 on the year, and coming into this game coming into this doubleheader rather, had 9 base hits, and now drops a bunt. The throw not in time and not made, in fact. A perfect bunt for Freeman. Bounced right in front of the pitcher, Ames. And so she's aboard. There's runners on the corners with 2 outs, and we're back to the top of the order. That was a perfect bunt for Freeman. Freeman will dash to second. The throw came over to third, actually. You love to see that. A 2-out bunt just working perfectly for the Panthers. That one dribbles to first, and Keokuk will make the play and get Shelengowski out for a second at-bat of the inning, but the damage was done. It's 5-0 Panthers after 1. Fairfield will look to keep Keokuk at 0 here to start the second inning on Mount Pleasant Live.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
So Mount Pleasant brings 5 across in the bottom of the first. And just like that, Keokuk is in a big hole. They only scored 1, the Panthers, to start game number 1. And it's a different story now. And with Millie Wellington, who retired 3 of the first 4 batters she faced, looking to do the same against the middle part of this Chiefs order. Kennedy Ames will come up first. Ames, a 0.71 hitter coming in. Does have 3 RBIs on her 2 hits. Trying to start it off for the Chiefs. The Panthers trying to keep the life out of Keokuk, and the throw over gets by. So Ames will be safe on the throw error over there from Freeman from shortstop. That will bring up Kylie Horde, who pitched in game number 1 and lays down a bunt attempt here, and it's a really good one. Horde cruising in. The throw over to third, though, is in time. So getting a little bit aggressive there was Ames. Horde is safe, but the lead runner is out. It's an excellent throw. I believe that was Heaton at second who made it. So an excellent heads-up play with Keokuk maybe getting a little over-aggressive there. So one aboard for the Chiefs and one away here in this second, and a 2-0 count delivered so far from Millie Wellington. Facing off against Brinkley Altgibbers, who really got the better of the MP pitching in game number one. Had a couple of hits, 2-run RBI single that helped that 4-run top of the second inning. So if there's anyone to start a rally to counter what the Panthers did at the bottom of the first, it's Altgibbers. And Brinkley gets aboard with the walk, a 4-pitch one to her. That'll bring up Camry Ames, who lines it over to third, and Fairfield, or Mount Pleasant, excuse me, able to get the out. So 2 down. And a good first pitch from Wellington. 5-0 lead for the MP softball team. The Mount Pleasant baseball team down 6-1 right now at Davis County. They're in the third inning. Just a one-off game for the baseball squad, who themselves split with Fort Madison last night. Pitch coming to Piper. Conover is dribbled toward the pitcher, and Wellington made the throw home, which was not in time by the umpire. So there's one aboard for the Chiefs. Just looking to see, I thought I heard some protests to the call. So in the end, give Piper Conover the RBI on the fielder's choice. So they'll go back to the top of the order here. It's Callie Ames. And in the end, a decent inning, able to cut into that MP lead after it looked like it might have been a quick one for the Panther defense. Instead, there's runners on the corners, 2 outs. Can Mount Pleasant get a third? That one dribbled towards second, bobbled initially, but the throw in time. Composed in the end by Kaya Heaton. And the side is retired. So the Chiefs strand to bring one across. It's 5-1 Panthers on Mount Pleasant Live.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
So, Keokuk able to put a small dent in the Panther lead. It's a 5-1 game heading into the bottom of the second. And the Panthers, well, they batted around, got back to Abby Shelengoski, who grounded out to end inning number 1. So Callie Ames will try and retire the side a little bit quicker. It looked like she was on the way to doing so. She got 2 of her first 4 batters out. Shelengoski had a double and Ensminger walked. But then it was 3 straight RBI singles for Sloat, Heaton, and Wellington, and then Lila Cook hit a 2-run RBI single. And so Bella Dodds, the number 2 hitter, who was one of the rare outs, it felt like of inning number, in the end it felt like of inning number 1. Grounded out too short the first time around. Got plenty of updates from across the wide world of sports tonight. Baseball over in Davis County, hoping they can rally back from a 6-1 deficit in the 3rd. We've got all the World Cup updates you're looking for too, because you should of course be watching Mount Pleasant live. But we do have Algeria and Argentina underway. It is 0-0 5 minutes in. That one hit hard into center, will carry and be caught over there by Julia Roberts, who's playing, or excuse me, that is Callie Leenertz in center. She retires Dodds. I would be remiss, like I was saying in my broadcasting, if I wasn't chatting World Cup at least a touch. As much as I love calling the softball of the world as a football fan. When it comes around, gotta embrace it. Being asked who I have, my pick was Spain, which is not looking too great. Drew with Cape Verde. I do love Cape Verde, and they were actually, I think, an underrated team coming into this tournament. The Blue Sharks. Yeah, still time for Spain, but it made me a little nervous. That one drifting toward right and bounces down and lands fair for Ensminger, so she's aboard with a base hit. So 1 on, 1 out, and Shaylee Cook will come up. I think France has a good shot too. Had a really good game against Senegal today. The Team USA, I was not expecting what they delivered against Paraguay. Not a bad team at all, Paraguay. Beat Argentina and Brazil in qualifying. Gave up like 10 goals, and the US looked pretty world class, as good as you can look. As an opening game, so I think that bodes well. Home pitch advantage indeed. They'll play Friday against another good Australia team. I'm looking forward to that. That one hit hard by Cook and gets down near the left field fence. Cook cruises into second, and a hard hit double for Chaley. So a little 1-out rally now for these MP Panthers. Potential for 2 more to be brought home by someone who already has an RBI today and had a 3-run RBI triple in game number 1. That's Izzy Sloat. She'll stand in. Lifting one toward first underneath it and making the catch was Kennedy Ames. So some more first pitch hitting and first pitch contact for Mount Pleasant. That time, though, not enough contact, at least, to beat the charging Kennedy Ames, who makes the catch at first. So Kaya Heaton, and she drives one into center, and the catch is made again. So some more good contact, but in the end, Keokuk able to escape. Panthers strand 2. We'll head to the third inning here on Mount Pleasant Live.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
So we go to the third inning. In the end, no runs come across for Mount Pleasant. They got 2 aboard, got runners to second and third with 1 out. 2 hard hit outs by their last 2 hitters, Heaton and Sloat, who both had RBIs in their first at-bats. So it'll be Panther defense that has to go against Callie Leanertz here to start this third. Leanert's first pitch from Wellington is just inside for ball 1. Called high. I think Cook was asking for a clarification, and I thought the ump went like that. I thought it was initially a ball, and it was indeed. That one drops too low. So the 2-0. A chopped foul right into the glove of Lila Cook. As the sun finally descends over the outfield of Maple Leaf. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count to 2-2. Delivery from Wellington's had a pretty solid outing to start here, the 8th grader. Chopped in the air and had a little bit too much spin back on it for either Wellington or Cook to get there, so Leanert's able to stay in the at-bat. Four hits and a couple of walks coming in for Leanertz. She also does pitch, which could be worth noting in this one if Keokuk does choose to pull Callie Ames at some point. Leanertz had to dodge that one. Count rises to full. Leanertz kind of takes a step back and hits that one, but drives it right back to Wellington, who throws over calmly. This will bring up Kinley Church, the 3-hitter, wearing number 3 for Keokuk. First pitch from Wellington. It's just high for ball one. Church watches that for ball two. This is a Mount Pleasant team seeking, as we've said, to match their season, or to match their win total from last season. Coach Curtis Bjork's first year in charge of the program has been a promising one. This is a team with no seniors, trying to just build and get that experience. They already have some big time wins this year. Snapped that streak against Washington. Just their last one against Fort Madison was huge. And the 2-1 from Wellington drops too low for ball three. So some early hitters counts here for the Chiefs. 1 out in a 5-1 game. 3-1. Too high, and that'll be ball four. So Church is aboard on the walk. That is the second of the game for Wellington. Doesn't have a strikeout yet, but it's just forced that soft contact as Izzy Droge found out at her first at-bat. She grounded out over to second. I believe, along with our World Cup and MP baseball updates, we will get one more, assuming Andy Krutzinger does saddle back in for the rest of this broadcast. He was playing in his adult softball league tonight. So we'll get a recap from that if he does come back and take a seat here next to me for the rest of this one. Meantime, it's a 2-0 count to Droge, who takes a big swing and a miss. Still 6-1 now, bottom of the fourth. Davis County leading Mount Pleasant. Some good teams over in that South Central Conference. On the baseball diamond, Davis County Cardinal having an excellent year. Softball ranks, Cardinal's a decent team as well. Albia, one of the best teams in the state. Ranked number 3, I believe, in 2A. Play in that SCC. Got SEC action here, if you can keep up with that, as that pitch is too high, so 2 straight walks for Wellington. And on cue, Coach Bjork and the infield will come meet with their 8th grade pitcher. Wellington on the year. Just her 5th appearance. She's only had 9 innings of work, 11 hits. She's given up 4 earned runs in that with those hits. Walked 7 batters, so now that total up to 10. Does have 7 strikeouts, none so far tonight. A 3.11 ERA on the season. Her offense definitely helping her out, giving her a 5-run or a 4-run now cushion to work with early on. That's a nice thing to have if you're a pitcher, a young pitcher at that. Battling early here with 1 out. Trying to battle now against Kennedy Ames. I was bound to get that wrong at some point. We've got Kennedy, Callie, and Camry. All Ames. The 1-0. That one hit hard and sneaks past Heaton. The throw over to second is in time for out number 2. Nice heads-up play by Kaya Heaton. It was a hard hit ball right to her. Just took a bounce off her glove, but kept her composure and able to flip it over for the out. So 2 are gone. There's runners on the corners. That has been a theme tonight for Keokuk. Pitch gets away. That's going to let Ames, who was able to reach base on the fielder's choice, get over to second. So this will be Kylie Horde, and you can hear that Keokuk dugout there nearest to us trying to get loud with 2 runners in scoring position and a chance to cut the Panther lead. Huge at bat here. Horde laid down a really strong bunt, was able to cruise into first, bunted it right down the first baseline and just sprinted by it, almost reached base before any of the Mount Pleasant players could even get to the ball. Here's the 1-1 to her, too high. 2-1 to Horde. Pitch by Wellington misses, pitch in the dirt. And no one will come home, no one will risk the play that time. A wild pitch will score a run. That one luckily just a ball, and it's a 3-1 count. A couple of command struggles. Just a little bit for Wellington, trying to shake free of it. Got some help from Heaton over there at second. Can she get a big out here? That one drops for a strike. Big pitch there from the 8th grader Wellington. Payoff coming. Horde on the season is hitting 161. She does not have a run batted in yet. Has a chance to get 2 big ones. That misses upstairs and will load the bases with 2 outs. Throw over to second just to keep the Keokuk runners honest. So a 3rd walk of this 3rd inning. And that'll bring up Brinkley Altgibbers, who walked back in the 2nd. Panthers trying to avoid that fate. They'd walk in a run. And a decent first pitch, but ruled the ball. Just a bit outside, as one great Bob Uecker once said. The delivery is in there for strike 1 to Altbridgers. Or Altgibbers, excuse me. The 1-1 coming to the talented sophomore hitter. Chopped foul. Right behind the head of Cook that time. Bases loaded. What a motivating out this could be for the Panthers. Millie to deliver the 1-2. In there for ball 2. Two and 2 with 2 outs. Mount Pleasant trying to get to the bottom half of the inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted foul. Keokuk dugout is rowdy. They know what this would mean. Players over in Mount Pleasant's dugout similarly on their feet, cheering on their young pitcher in a big spot here. The 2-2 once again. Swing and a miss! Wellington gets the job done, and only a run comes across. It's 5-1 Panthers. We head to the bottom of the 3rd.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your dream home furniture and floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
We're in the bottom half of the third, and Millie Wellington was trying to get things started right away. There's been some good first pitch contact by the Panther hitters. Here on Mount Pleasant Live, Wellington just got a massive out in the circle with the bases loaded to retire the side and keep the run, or the lead, at 4 for MP, and she lifts that one into shallow center for a base hit. Nicely done in the wild throw. Back into the infield is going to let her advance to second. So Wellington, her second at-bat, her second hit of the game, and advanced on the error. That'll bring Lila Cook up. Part of this red-hot bottom of the order for Mount Pleasant that was dealing in inning number 1. 4 straight RBIs for the 5, 6, and 7, and 8 hitters. Cook slashes that one over the home plate fence, and someone will have to run and go get that. I see someone doing so now. Oh, someone else is racing them. Who's going to get it first? Oh, and the girl in the purple shirt beat her to it. There was 3 on a mad dash for it, and she popped around the corner and all of a sudden had it. Two-one count to Cook. Runner on second, pitch inside. Three-one. Cook hits that hard towards short. The throw over to first gets away. And that's going to let a runner come home with no throw attempt to make the play. So on the error, give Cook an RBI. She'll score Wellington, who scampered around third, and Quintry Lee will come over to run for Cook. So she reaches on the error, and that will bring up Ellie Freeman, who lays down a bunt straight away. The throw over to first gets away. Quintry Lee's going to head for third, and Freeman will get into second on the error. It's 6-1 Panthers. Runners on third and second. Nobody out in this third. And the Panther bats are just swinging away. So top of the order will come up. Shelengoski gets contact on the first pitch. That's going to drive in a run. 2, in fact, as Freeman will come home and Shelengoski will cruise into second. A 2-run RBI double, and it's 8-1. Bella Dodds, can she keep it going? She drives one towards short. And fielder's choice, or what would have been a fielder's choice. Shelengoski smartly choosing to run and kind of threw off the shortstop there. She's safe at third. Everybody's safe. There's runners on the corners with nobody out. And a mound visit to come for the Chiefs. So Mount Pleasant doing plenty of scoring. Up 8-1, a 2-run RBI double for Shelengoski. And Lila Cook reaching on an error and getting a run home in the process makes this 8-1. We do have a goal, by the way, and a little bit of drama as well in the Algeria-Argentina game. Algeria had a goal ruled out for offside, and less than 10 minutes later, it's the man himself, Lionel Messi, the greatest of all time, scores his first of the tournament. And it is Argentina 1, Algeria 0 in the 30th minute of that game. FIFA's #1 team, defending World Cup champions, Argentina. And so Ensminger will stand in as Dodds cruised into first. And it's a 2-0 count for Ensminger. What an opportunity this would be for another inside the park home run. Can we get 2 in the same game? That'd be quite something. She hits that hard, lifts it into center. In the end, shallow center, and the play made. The throw home, not in time. Dodds will tag to second, and it's a sac fly for Ensminger, and it's 9-1 to the Panthers. Well done by Shelengoski on the base paths to cruise home. So Chaley Cook will come up. Hits that one into right. Jogging over and making the catch is all Jibbers, and the throw was a good one over the third to hold up the runner. So 2 down now. Izzy sloped back up. She had an RBI single back in the first. And in the second, had a hard hit fly out right to first base. It'll be her and then Heaton. And if it can get back to Wellington, the Panthers will have batted around for the second time in this game, and that one lines straight out. A nice play made it short. That will retire the side, but a few more runs come across. It's now 9-1 MP. We head to the top of the fourth here on Mount Pleasant Live.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
So it's an 8-run lead for the Panthers heading in to this 4th inning here at Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. And Millie Wellington has to feel pretty good about how that 3rd inning ended for her team, both at the plate, of course, and for herself in the circle, retiring the side after loading the bases. There's a pop-up and nearly a diving catch for Heaton, but it gets down for a single. There were a couple of Panthers that went for it. He had Shelengoski at center there. He had Sloten right and Heaton at second, all lunging for it, but a nicely placed hit for Camry Ames. Ames will advance to second. So that'll bring up Piper Conover, who drove in a run on a fielder's choice. The 1-0-2er is outside, or inside rather, for ball 2. Nobody out, the 2-0. We saw this in the last inning to start. You had Wellington, who walked her 2 of her first 3 batters, 3 of her first 4. 3 of her first 5, excuse me. Ended up loading the bases, but she was able to get out of it, just has to avoid getting behind as a pitcher on some of these counts, and is here as Conover is up 3-1. Conover's had a good game, or had a good game 1, having a decent game 2. Here's the pitch to her. Conover dribbles that one down the third base line, and it went foul. So the count is full. The lead is 8 for MP. The payoff with a runner on second. Swung on and missed. And a strikeout for Wellington, who gets her second of the game against Conover. It was the big strikeout against Alt Gibbers, that retired the side in inning number 3. 2 strikeouts now for the 8th grader Wellington, and going up against the top of the order in Callie Ames here. First pitch too high. Pitch just paints the inside corner for strike 2. That one upstairs for ball 2. Two-one pitch. Fouled back. 2-2 count coming to the leadoff hitter Ames. Wellington, just you have to think, continue to get great experience as an 8th grader, playing against SEC competition in a game that really matters for MP, for their conference standing, for just their standing as a program as they try to build. As we watch their season total in wins, they've already matched their season total in conference wins. They're now 3-3 as things stand. They go to 4-3 if they can finish this one off. I'll walk that time, though, puts Ames aboard. So 2 on with 1 out. And stepping in is Callie Leenertz. Leenertz flew out over to Wellington, the pitcher, in the first inning, grounded out to her in the third. So she's been consistent, put the ball in play, but hasn't been able to reach base yet. And now it's down 0-2. Looking for a third strikeout of the game is Wellington. That one lifted back, and making the catch is Heaton. The throwback to second is in time. And a double play for Kaya Heaton. And that will retire the side. And the Panthers leading 9-1 here on Mount Pleasant Live.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Back here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Mount Pleasant up 9-1. On Keokuk, looking to add some more, and they'll have Kaya Heaton up, Jack Knowlton. Now joined once again by Andy Krutzinger, who, as I promised, so Andy, we've had updates from the Davis County MP baseball game. We've been doing World Cup updates all night as well. But I promised the great people, our great viewers, an update from your game.
Yes.
As Heaton fouls that one off. How'd you guys do?
We entered 1-3, and we left that field 1-4. 11-7 loss. Tough. Game-tying homer got caught at the, not mine, got caught at the warning track.
Oh, wow.
And we played well. We're ready for Innovair next week. Moving on. We're moving on to Innovair.
How did you do?
I went 1 for 2. I played well, but I popped out in the final inning.
Heaton, that one's bobbled, and she'll cruise in safe.
Made sure to let my team know I'm going to lose sleep over my final at bat today. I flew out. They needed me. I flew out. Their pitcher was awesome. He was throwing them like 40 feet in the air and landing on the plate. Splits the bowling alley, so good job. We broke down to Fun City Bowling. I think that got them riled up. I don't think that worked. I wanted to get in their head.
So an 11-7 loss for
Average
Andy's
Joe's.
squad,
Ooh,
Average Joe's.
oh.
And that did not sneak through.
That was close.
Must have hooked foul over the plate, and then looked like it came back into fair territory for Wellington, who has had a good day at the plate and having a solid day in the circle as well. He's had to pitch tonight.
They switched the lineup up here a little bit. Looks like, right? Izzy moved up.
Wellington right back toward the pitcher, and the throw in time. And so a quick 2 outs for the Chiefs. Tough one there for Heaton. Already started going, thought that might get down. Of course, had to run being on first and was caught out a little bit and a good throw over. So there's 2 away just like that.
Just like that, and they were 2 runs. They are 2 runs away. Uh-oh.
That one hit hard and gets down. And so Lila Cook, a base hit. That'll bring up Ellie Freeman. This bottom of the order has just been dynamic, and Quintry Lee will come over to run for Cook.
Lila's absolutely killing the ball lately, the last few games.
Pitch to Freeman, showed bunt for a second, pulled it back, watched it for ball 1. Squaring up again.
I heard That's My Man from the Mount Pleasant faithful.
I heard that as well.
I tried to pull that up. Slow pitch didn't work.
Here's the 2-0. And ball 3. So a hitter's count for Freeman, who has hit some here in this doubleheader.
Oh, a
And
3-0
rips that
sweep.
one foul down the left field line.
Ellie Freeman said 3-0 take? No, no, no. I'm going to try and take this one over the fence for a walk-off.
Three-1 coming. MP looking to add. Pulled back and watch that for ball 4. So she'll dash over to first. Lee is on second. So there's 2 aboard, maybe a 2-out rally opportunity with the top of the order. And Abby Shelengoski, who herself has a double in this one and has a 2 RBI single in the 3rd.
She can get a hold of this thing. Ellie can run pretty darn fast over there at first base.
Watched it for ball 1. I'm surprised there wasn't a swing there. As low as that pitch was, they've been making a lot of first pitch contact in this one. Shelengowski leading in almost every hitting category this year. Andy mentioned over 500 in the batting average department. She's slugging .772 coming in tonight. 1.3 OPS. It's just been dynamic as the leadoff hitter. Watches that pitch high and has a hitter's count at 2-1. The pitch hit hard, doesn't get through the throw over. Not in time. She was off the bag. So 3 are aboard with 2 outs. And up comes Bella Dodds.
That's what speed can do for you right there. Speed everywhere. Couldn't get her at second, had to throw it over to first. You got to be pretty quick to get the Panthers currently on base out in a ground ball.
Dodds will stand in. 4th at-bat. She's hitting every inning, as has almost every Panther. Grounded out to short, flew out to center, and reached on an error in the 3rd inning. Can she deliver in a big spot with the bases loaded and 2 outs? Watches that for ball 2. Hitters have been getting ahead in some of these counts. The 2-0 to Dodds. Inside for ball 3. Dangerous territory here if you're Keokuk. Bella looking for an opportunity. The 3-0. And watched it for ball 4. That'll walk in a run.
Oh, and look who's up.
And look who's up indeed. The inside of the park home run hitter who tonight has walked, singled, and hit a sacrifice fly that drove in another run. It's Peyton Ensminger, and there's a mound meeting before she'll hit. Bases are still loaded, 2 outs. It's 10-1 to the Panthers. Final, by the way, over in Davis County, the MP baseball team losing to, I believe, a pretty good Davis County team, Andy, 8-1.
Fun fact about Davis County, they were in, I would share, and they were in our conference. The team 3 years younger than me played on ESPN to go to the Little League World Series.
Oh.
And then they probably struck me out 100 times in my life, even though they're 3 years younger. They looked like they were good.
Did they go
Shout
to the
out to
Little
those
League World
guys.
Series
They lost in the game to go. You know how ESPN shows the Midwest Final?
Yep.
Yeah, they lost to go there, but good baseball program over there in Davis County. I heard that there were a lot of the defensive mistakes, and they started last night for MP in Game 2 baseball. Defensive mistakes tonight, according to the radio on my way over here.
So Callie Leenertz is going to come in to pitch and try and get Keokuk out of this jam. I mentioned her earlier in the broadcast. Her 6th appearance. She has made 1 start. Only 4 innings of work, just over that. Has given up 19 hits, 20 runs, 13 earned. Has walked 15 batters, hit 1, and has 3 strikeouts to her name on the season. So, and that third pitcher, of course, their ace is Kylie Ward, who we saw in game number 1, and Mount Pleasant able to do enough damage off of her. We'll see if she can get out of this jam. This is where just I feel for relievers. You're never thrown in a good situation, right? It's always when something is starting to go a little bit awry and now has to deal with the bases loaded. Just needs 1 out though, but can Peyton Ensminger, who has been the highlight reel tonight, deliver? First pitch struck down the right field line, and she does deliver. A couple runs will score. It's 12-1 to the Panthers.
And that is it. That's the mercy rule. I don't know if it'll officially go down as an 11-1 because they hit 10 or how that works with the mercy rule, but Peyton Ensminger, again, she might have stole the post-game interview with that. I mean, inside the park home runs, game winner down the line.
Hits the game winner. That does trigger the mercy rule. You have to give him the 12th run, I think, Andy.
Yeah, you have to. Give him 12.
The Panthers win 12-1. They won the first game 9-4. They complete a sweep, and Andy, MP has matched their win total from last year.
Oh, my goodness. And they're above 500 in the conference, just 2 games out from the leaders, which is, I was actually talking to a couple of former Mount Pleasant softball players today, and they were just glowing, talking about how cool it was that MP softball is back on the map here, and they got a huge one on Thursday. Fairfield coming into town, so I don't know. They got a lot ahead of them here.
Quite a season. It's been quite a season. Quite a 2 games we had here tonight. I'll drop my head in the broadcast and say goodbye to everybody. For Andy Krutzinger, for a great crew here tonight, Jack Knowlton signing off. MP 2 wins on Mount Pleasant Live, 9-4 and 12-1 over at Keokuk. They get it done. We'll sign things off once again from Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. Wow, I'm butchering the outro.
You got it. Yeah, that's perfect. No.
You know what? We'll give one more World Cup update for the road.
Who do we got?
The Leaf. Argentina 1, Algeria 0 at halftime.
The kids will be excited. The kids all love Messi.
Everyone loves Messi. Everyone loves MP softball.
That's right.
MP softball gets 2 wins tonight.
Fans.
We'll sign things off. Thanks to everyone for watching. We'll see you all next time on Mount Pleasant Live.